Hi chums. Right, this is a bit different today. A little experiment. I'm going to go to the shop to get a newspaper here. So I decided to set the camera up. I tried using one of those Gorilla Pod things, but it wasn't very good. So I've got a tripod here lodged in front of the passenger seat. Obviously it's not the three legs are down, but I've kind of set it up so it's touching the front seat and the dashboard, and the two legs are in each corner, so it should give it a fair bit of stability. So I'm going to go down a few little bumpy roads here just to check out how good this is, and then we'll take it from there. So we're not going to go directly to the shop. I'm sitting wait for traffic here burst, and let our neighbours get sorted out. Right, here we go. So normally I would go straight ahead here to go to the shop. I see the camera's moving about on the acceleration there, but we'll play with that and see what happens. I'll just flash this van out here because I'm going to turn down here. This is the Ballinary North Road, and in the townland of Derry-McCash. A beautiful morning this morning. This is Saturday, the something of it. Is this the 11th of June? 11th of May even, might be. So, see the trees are starting to fill out a bit now. So a lovely day. I'm hoping to get my grass cut today. If it stays like this, it'll be grand because it's to rain for the next week. But hopefully, if it stayed like this, it would be fantastic for the garden. We'll get a lot done. But I don't know what's going to happen. It's Ireland. Just take what you get, basically, to get anywhere else. You can just change from hour to hour. Now I'm going to turn left up here. That's a pub there that we're just passing now, and a little cafe thing that seems to be doing quite well. We're going to turn down here. There's a little road called the Palms. It's really bumpy, but it'll give us an idea of how this camera thing's working out. Just need to be careful pulling in here because it's quite narrow, and you get the front taken out of you by a tractor and trailer, you know, very handy. So. Actually, this road's not just as bad as it used to be. It used to be really bumpy, and then they resurfaced it, and it's kind of done a good job. But the roads around here float. The roads they're all set up for floating on top of bogs, so there is a lot of subsidence and stuff. But they don't break up. They're built kind of flexible, you know, and it just seems to work. The Dutch engineers come over here. Oh God, before the Second World War, I think it was. And showed the people down the road how to build ramparts, they call them in Holland. They are in the Netherlands, they call them ramparts, and they showed the people how to build them here, and then the technology spread up the road a bit, and we've got them now. That's many years ago. Like, I wasn't born, my father probably wasn't born when that was going on, you know. I'll just turn, where do I see? I'll go back this way here. There's a car pulling in. Right, here we go. See, it does move. The camera moves a bit when you're pulling off here, you know. Ooh, just acceleration seems to be a bit of an issue. If I put my hand on the camera, it does steady it okay. Right, this is a Charlestown road. This road actually goes nowhere. It ends up it joins the Derry-McCash road again, and it becomes a dead end at the River Bann. So it's quite a bumpy little road too. So let's see what it's like as well in terms of this. camera seems to be sitting okay. Right, now we're going to go back up to where we were, back onto the Ballinderry North Road, and I'll take it from there. Put my hand on the camera and the camera stand, and that seems to work okay, right? Okie dokie, that's not too bad now. Well, we'll know when I get home and look at the pictures and see what it's like then, you know. But we'll head down to the shop now. We'll go up here and see what's happening. Day. I have to go home now, as I say, and start the garden. I don't know what to do. I'll leave the grass until later on when it dries off a bit. There's a bit of wind today as well, lift the water off it. It's a bit damp this morning, and then I'll work in the greenhouse now and do that. So we're coming back up to where we were a few minutes ago. If you look over to the right here, you see the wall of the house that we turned left at. We've just done a circle around there and back onto this road again. So, we'll say this is just for experimental purposes, and yeah, it seems to be. The camera, from where I'm sitting here watching the camera, it doesn't seem to be moving too much, but we'll see when we get home. I got my wife's car sorted out last night. Oh my goodness, BMW and computers everywhere. And they finally, my mate Rory found a little tiny electrical connector on a circuit board that was broken. And I was very happy. And he's a really skillful guy. He had a big magnifying glass out and was soldering with this really delicate little soldering iron. And he managed to solder it back together again. And just saved me about £1,200. What's that, about $1,800 for a new computer? So I'll have to thank him very much. I was watching Island Homesteader in North Carolina, and he had just set his camera on the dashboard of his car and worked it very best. But the problem with this thing is there's nowhere to set a camera. And I tried using the Gorilla Pad on the dashboard in front of me, but it wasn't gripping properly, you know, so that was that out the window. So we'll go right here and okay, we're okay to go, and we'll go right here. I've just moved that again. We'll see what happened. Why is he from the legs open there? We're going to the shop now. So we're coming into our new ramp system. This is our traffic calming system, and some genius decided this is what we needed to slow us down. And what do you see this here? I'm going to have to hold the camera now because this is just a disaster. There are 17 ramps in here now in a space of about a mile, and every 100 yards there's a ramp sort of thing, you know. Which should work out right, because 1760 yards in a mile, and there's 17 ramps, so 17 goes into that 10 times, so that's 100 yards about. It's just a disaster. It does slow us down, mind you, but it's just awful. And then when the school is getting in and out, putting the kids in and out, and they've got all this crack as well, it's just awful. But we're going to have to live with it, I suppose. I'm still trying to find the best ways over them. And And there's one I've found up here where you can sneak up the inside of the curb. They've actually put lines in the road to try and direct you out towards the centre. And I'm going to have to go out towards the centre because there's a car behind me, and I'm scared if I pull in towards the side, they'll overtake me or something, think I'm stopping. So I'll just do it the way I'm supposed to do it for a change. Normally I've got the inside of the curb there, where there's a space for water to get down, and I can get the wheels in between the curb and the thing, the ramp. So this is where we are now. We're nearly at the shop now. We'll just turn right here and we'll be at the shop. That big truck's coming out. Just let him out first. No signal now. Right. And there's our little shop.